Welcome back, everyone. It is time for your CrossFit Cure at Home workout for Thursday, May 21st. And today's workout is called Zinc. It is 10 rounds for time. It's got some hip opening movements, some core movements. So before we get into that, let's get warmed up. And our warm up today is going to be 3 rounds of the following movements. The first is 30 seconds in a handstand hold. So kick up to a wall, press through those shoulders, brace, hold that handstand for 30 seconds. We can scale this back to a pike hold or a plank hold. Next, you're going to do 20 single leg deadlifts. We did this in the accessory work yesterday, so if you did that, should be ready to go for these. But single legs, so that back leg is coming up. Again, very soft bend to the knee, hinging at the hips, trying to keep your back straight and working on that balance. Again, if you cannot balance, we'll do what we did yesterday. We'll do B stance, so move that other leg behind you, point that toe, bend that knee, and we'll do 10 B stance single leg deadlifts each leg for 20 total. Your last movement is 10 down dog to up dog. Now I know what you're thinking. Who let the dogs out? No, but really, up dog is just the cobra stretch. So do a downward dog stretch and then do go into that cobra stretch. It's a really nice flowing range of motion. So 10 reps there, holding for a few seconds in each pose to really get the full benefits. So 3 rounds of those movements, and then we'll get into our workout. As we mentioned, today's workout is 10 rounds for time. The workout is called Zinc, and we got 2 movements. The first movement is 10 alternating single leg V-ups. So get that mat out, lay on your back, hands over your head, and coming up, one leg comes up while your arms come up. It's like a crunch with the straight arms, basically, straight arms, straight legs. So we can also scale this back to hollow hold, but we want 10 single leg V-ups alternating or 10 hollow holds. Then you're gonna go 10 single dumbbell devil's press. So we know the devil's press is you put your hands down in front of you, hop back, go down into that burpee, come back up, and then you're going to hike that weight through your legs like a kettlebell swing, swing that up overhead. So single arm dumbbell devil's press is the same thing, but with one dumbbell. So you're just doing the dumbbell on one side, and you are going to alternate hands every rep here. So it brings in a little bit more of a challenge with timing and coordination, but that's the movement there. If we're going to scale that devil's press, we will do bodybuilder with that dumbbell swing up overhead. So that's a good way to scale it. So 10 alternating single leg V-up, 10 single dumbbell devil's press, 10 rounds for time. That's it. Nice and easy. Maybe not easy, but you got it. All right, let's get into our cool down. Cool down work today is just some stretching. We're going to do 2 rounds of the following. The first is 1 minute alternating lunges with twists. So stepping into that front stepping lunge, twisting across your body. Hang out in that lunge for a second if you want. Come back up and switch legs and do it with the other side. Then we're going to do 1 minute of inchworms to that cobra stretch. So walk out into that inchworm nice and slow. This is supposed to be stretching, so keep your legs as straight as you can here. If you need to get your stance a little bit wider so that you can keep your legs straight, do that. This is stretching, so don't rush through these. It's all about getting that stretch in the hamstrings and then that stretch in the abs and quads at the bottom. 2 rounds of that, and then we'll go into our accessory work. And our accessory work is 3 sets of the following: 20 jumping lunges. So the goal in these jumping lunges is to switch legs in the air, land through your heels, through your heel on one side, basically toe on the other. We're trying to touch our knee to the ground each time, but be careful, we don't want your knee slamming into the ground. So controlled. 20 jumping lunges and then 40 shoulder taps in plank, so getting into that plank position. You can also elevate this and just alternating shoulder taps for 40 reps. 3 sets of those 2 movements. That is your accessory work today. That is everything for today. We will see you for tomorrow's workout.